Hello everyone, my name is Moon and welcome back to the channel. Today is, well, if you can tell by the name, I do have a series of stories that I would like to tell everyone that I've been kind of interesting in knowing if I am in fact an asshole. Now, you can ask a lot of my friends, I'm the most laid back, chillest person. I'm never really hostile towards people because I try not to be. I don't like being an asshole to people. I don't. Unless they need to be, which definitely could be a factor. But I have a few stories that I want to tell you guys, and I've been kind of waiting for this one to explain it to me if I'm the asshole, because I've been kind of that's been kind of a nice series because there's a lot of situations that has happened where I'm getting into, and I don't know. But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start asking questions. All right, story time. So, I don't like to drive in LA. I hate driving out here, mainly because it's just not my stronghold, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, really. Mainly, I just hate driving out here, because all the people out here are fucking idiots, and they're all assholes, and I just don't want to have to deal with that. So, what does that do for me? Well, that puts me in a situation where when I do drive, and it's very little that I do drive, where I meet drivers who I hate and I don't like. One of them was this woman. I don't know how old she was. She's probably around her 20s, maybe 30s. She wasn't too old, but she wasn't too young. I was in the turning lane. And a lot of things in California, they have a lot of different turning lanes. They have some places they have two, some places they have one. I was in a place where it was a one lane only, and I was turning left onto a certain place to get to my home. There are two lanes, and usually the very far left lane is for people who are passing a faster, or if you're turning, that is your lane you turn in. She was coming from the opposite direction. The head of my car and the head of her car, or the front of my car, or whatever you want to call it. They were both pointing towards each other. She was coming from the opposite direction, turning right onto the same road. And that far right road or far right lane is supposed to be for them, right? This woman cuts me off and gets into my lane. So what do? I fucking honk the horn at her and hey, fucking move, piece of shit. I didn't call her a piece of shit. I just oh, damn it. Sorry. I just said it as in my head, God, fucking piece of shit. I know, it wasn't on. And she stops in the middle of the road, looks at me, and just completely puts her hands up I'm so sorry. I didn't know I was supposed to do. And she stopped there. Now, normally, I'd be all right, fine, she's sorry. But she just stood there like there was nothing. I've flew to this one. Okay. So I was just you know what? Okay. It is what it is. She doesn't move. She's still there in the middle of the road, and she is just oh, what do I do? I don't know if she was panicking or something, but it got to the point where I had my window down and I rolled it. Oh, I don't know what I fucking hit there. I rolled my window down. Ooh, that was hot. That was hot. Are you both dead? No, you're not. Interesting. And I had my window down, so I was just are you gonna fucking move? I gotta have somewhere to be. And she just looked at me and just I don't know what she just started she pulled out her phone. I think she was trying to record. It was my fault for getting in her lane, even though that was my lane technically. And I was just sitting there just what the fuck is this dumbass doing? And I even because my window was down, I put my head out the window a little bit, said, "Hey, dumbass, move. You're in my fucking way. You got people backing up because by this point, there's cars that are trying to get into this lane from, both directions because it's a green light on their end. So I'm just like, hey, asshole, fucking move. And she just like, I have the right of way. Yada, yada, yada. And I just said, look, fuck sticks, if you don't fucking move, so help me, I will just fucking blow this goddamn horn. Like, I'm not good at coming up with good comebacks. That's one of the reasons why I don't like picking fights, because I'm not good at comebacks. I really am. That's like one of the things that I struggle with. It's just, I guess, shit talking. Not good at it. I mean, after the fact, I'm like, oh, I could have said this and it would have been so much better. But, we can't all just do that. But I was like, one of the things I do is I call people fucksticks. I don't know why. Sometimes I'll say a fucktard. I know it's probably a bad way of saying it, but I say fucksticks a lot of the time. And, it's kind of funny because I don't know why I came up with the word fucksticks. I don't know. It's just something that I started saying. I was like, listen, fucksticks, you don't fucking move. I'll just fucking blow the horn because I just didn't know what to do. Because if I get out, that makes me look like I'm the road rager, and wasn't like mad, but I definitely was in a place where I didn't want to pardon me. Where I didn't want to have to deal. Oh, there's a cop here. That's not good. Where I didn't want to have to deal with bullshit. I didn't want to have to deal with bullshit, basically. Ooh, pretty good actually. But she like, I really do think like she was trying to pull out her phone to, I don't know, I guess record me. That's what most people do nowadays. They're like, oh, I gotta record you because I'm in the right, you're in the wrong. And I'm just like, ugh. Okay, whatever you say there. But I was just like, you know what? God. So I just kind of like started moving my car, inching it towards her. And by this point, like I was saying, other people were already pulling up, were trying to get by her, but she was parked in both lanes. So what does everyone else do? They start honking their horns at her. And I heard her say this one. She said, don't honk your horn at me. This guy is an asshole trying to run me off the road. I'm just like, okay, well, looks like I'm going to be the asshole. There was this law enforcement dude who, like, came up beside us, put onto his, what should we call it? Like his loudspeaker, and said, ma'am, get the fuck over. And I was like, oh, damn. He said the word fuck on the radio. Let's fucking go. So what does she do? She does move away. But, like, am I the asshole for, like, standing my ground, calling her a fuckstick, and just, like, doing something like that? I am curious. Like, personally, I don't think I am. Like, I was in the right way. It was my rite of passage. I'm encumbered. Oh, hey. That was interesting. But yeah, like, I was in the right of way. She was in the wrong because I know how actual road etiquette is. I was taught by my grandmother how to actually drive. Level 6? Nice. How are you? Stop moving. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. I'm wondering, am I the asshole? There are zombies here, aren't there? Okay, too easy. Yeah. All right, next one. So, I forget where I was going. I was with a friend of mine. We were like driving around and shit. Well, she was driving because, like I said, I don't like to drive. So if I can like get by not driving, a-okay with me. But this dude, like, I gotta explain this the way it happened because it was weird the way it happened. But I got that nice. So sorry, my brain's like trying to think of how I can say it to where it makes sense because it was weird. So we pulled into the turning lane, like previously, like I said, there's certain places. Ooh, at level 2, hell yeah. Sorry. Yeah, pulled into our turning lane, and this dude like cut us off almost, but then got into the very far right lane, and this was a 4-lane road. Obviously, that's pretty. Did my guy grunt like he was hungry? Hang on. I'm sorry. That just went through my head for a second there. Anyway, yeah. He like cut us off and she was like pissed off. So I was like, I really wish you'd use your horn more. Because no one's going to learn if you're not going to tell you, oh, you're in the wrong for not doing it like that. Put that away. Let's see. Fuck it. I'll eat a sandwich. I'll get dysentery. But yeah, like she's not good at honking her horn, and that's just how people grow up. Some people are good at honking their horn. Some people aren't good at honking their horn. I'm pretty good at honking my horn. I'm really good at honking my horn, actually. But I mean, I was just talking to her like, listen, like, that guy's a fucking idiot. Called him a fuck six because that's who I am as a person. That's my thing. I call people fuck six all the time, like I said before. Hope I can get this in this last pick. And so he cuts us off, and then he like gets behind us. Like we're kind of both thinking the same thing. Like, is this guy pissed off at us? What's going on here? Little did we know. Sorry. Little did we know there was a police officer who was behind us as well. And what is the first reaction she does is, oh, because he like got behind us. She was like, oh, damn it. Because, I'm going to just scrap those. Serrated blade. Don't need it. Right. Yeah. She was worried that she had fucked up, that he was pulling her over, and I don't know why she had that revelation of that. I don't know. I guess it's just like that first initial reaction to having all of a sudden a law enforcement officer just gets behind you after some sketchy, questionable turning. And the only reason like we kind of turned widely was just so we wouldn't get hit by this dude, even though he cut us off. And it was funny because I was relaxed. I was chill because I know I may be really dumb about some things, but I do know the basic laws. Like we were in the right because we moved over safely. That's what they wanted to. That's anything. If you ever get pulled over for that, if you got pulled over for something like that, you should always know if you did it safely. Like say someone was coming in onto you and you were pulling out of the way and you hit somebody. Now instead of worrying about, oh no, I'm gonna get in trouble for this, if you did it safely and you hit somebody, it still isn't your fault because it could have been a whole lot worse. And I may be paraphrasing it. There could be a different way of saying it. I could be wrong about it. But the way I learned it was that. So because we turned a little wider, but it was for safety reasons, so we wouldn't be in a wreck. I guess there's a dog there. Oh, is the pack of dogs here? Or is it just a one dog? That's weird. Okay. I guess it's just one dog. Weird, but okay. But yeah. So he gets behind us, this law enforcement officer. And mind you, this guy who now is on the complete right side, I don't know what happened, but next thing you know, the sirens go on. He's trying to pull that guy over. And I was like, oh, see? Listen, I told you. You were good. You didn't have to worry about anything. And it was funny because I was just like, well, we were in the right, he was in the wrong. I don't know why you're freaking out. She got mad at me because she was, I don't know. She got mad at me, like not like actually mad at me, but she got mad at me because I was just like, see, you didn't need to worry about it, even though she was like panicking. She was worried that she was in trouble. I just kindly told her like, listen, hey, you weren't in the wrong. I'm just saying. But this guy, he was pissed off at us because, well, he thought that we cut him off, even though from our standpoint, he cut us off. And again, I could be the asshole for that because I don't really overreact like that. But I did call him a fuck sticks, because and I think I did flip him off, and I think he flipped me back. And I'm not sure. Like that one's been like a couple weeks ago. The first previous Am I the Asshole was like, it was like 4 weeks ago, but I do remember that one really well because I'm driving, so I remember stuff like that a lot better. But it is what it is. How much does this give? Not bad. Really, I'm just doing these to turn these into extra stuff for me to have. Let's see. Okay, that's done. We have the horde base. Got that. We need to make water purifier stuff. That's what we need. I might do that actually. I might come out here. I'm gonna replace this door. Sorry, I know I'm kind of distracting myself now from actually talking about the stuff that I need to talk about. I think I might make this entire thing like a water thing. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. I wasn't freaked out about it. It was just kind of a little bit. This one wasn't more of Am I the Asshole? It was just kind of a funny story about someone getting butthurt that they were in the wrong. But the next one, it's a little more ugly. Knocking. Unsure. I don't know if someone's knocking. If they're knocking, they'll come back later. It's fine. So I already told you guys how much I hate driving out here in LA. It's just not my thing. I hate doing it. I don't know why my thing's being all weird over there. Sorry, Streamlabs was acting weird for a second there. I thought maybe I wasn't recording. Hopefully I'm recording. Hopefully you see this. Anyway, so this happened right when we moved, or when I moved out here. I say we, I mean me. When I moved out here back in November of 2020. Right? Yeah, it was 2020. I moved in here in November. Get rid of those. Sorry. My brain is completely shut off now. No, it happened in December because it was closer to Christmas when it happened. Yeah, it was closer to Christmas. Boom, fucking concentrate. Tell them about what happened. Jesus. Yeah, so around Christmas time, it's already going to be kind of hectic because it's Christmas time. People are all. That's what. Oh, now I remember what these were for. These are for the water purifiers. Got it. Got it. Okay. I definitely fucked up here. Maybe one day my brain will actually cooperate with me and we can talk about what's going on. What am I trying to fucking talk about? I'll keep those, I guess. I got that. Alright. Sell. I already have one, so I can sell that. Sell. All these are going to be in the sell box. I'll probably just scrap that for extra iron. Well. Sell. And then my food box. Okay, we're good. So yeah, Christmas time, right? It's all hectic. People are trying to get point A to point B. And out here in California, it's not icy like some places, but there's people who freak out and they're like, "Oh, I got to worry about the ice. So we have to worry about." And it's probably people who's never driven an ice. Like, I barely have driven an ice, and I don't like it, but I don't act a fool like these people have. This dude was in the Target parking lot, and I'll tell you what, if there's one thing I hate, it's people who don't know how to fucking park. People who don't.
Are you gonna purchase something?
Maybe. What type do you sell? Oh, I need to buy a new. We'll do fetch.
Good luck.
You stick on date tomorrow. Gotcha.
Sure.
Sure. I need my bike, which is on the other side. God damn it. Yeah, so you already know holidays happening, Christmas. People are gonna be trying to do shopping, get point A to point B. Is what it is, right? Now, this guy in the Target parking lot is just like completely parked like a jackass. He had one of those, like he had a moderate sized truck, and he parked in the 3 parking spaces. He double parked on one side, and then fucking whatchamacallit, he just then he overparked one before, like in front of the parking. I don't know how to explain it. All right, you guys know how a traditional parking lot is. They have side parking that's also going to be in the front of you, right? And like a grid pattern. So this dude, kind of an asshole, parks in 3 of them. I'm surprised it wasn't 4, but he was more like angled in a way where it was just 3. And he was in his truck, so he wasn't like in the store or anything. And I parked, and I was just like, ah, man, this guy's a fucking asshole. Doesn't know how to fucking park. And he like gets out. He rolls down his window a little bit and says, "What? What's that?" I'm like, "Oh, I said you park like an asshole. So good for you." Nice. Of course, I'm just kind of. I don't really give a shit that he parked like an asshole. Like, it is what it is. No, I need paper. I need paper. What is... Sorry, I'm distracting myself by doing gaming. I almost wonder if I should play the game and then record over the fact. Because I see people do that for like, oh. good to know that that existed. Oh yeah, gotta love all the corn. Man, my brain sure loves when I can't fucking talk. I gotta stop distracting myself with things. So yeah, like he kind of rolls into it. He was like, "What? What'd you say?" I'm like, "Said he parked kind of like an asshole, you know." I didn't park next to him, but I just, I parked like a little ways from it. I was gonna park there, but I saw that he was a double park, so I didn't park there. But it was like, oh, maybe you didn't if you didn't have a puny little car, And I said, yeah, even if I had a big old truck, I still wouldn't park like a fucking jackass because, it's not my fault. Your depth perception, it's not good at all. And I made the joke in my head and started laughing. I basically was like, oh, at least I'm not the fucking demo man from TF2. Because the dude, he didn't have any depth perception. And this guy, he didn't have like a lazy eye. I don't know what it's called. It's like when one eye kind of, maybe it is lazy eye or a wandering eye. But he wasn't like looking at me straight. And I wasn't making fun of it because of that. Because, you can't really help that. That's probably like a medical thing. And he gets out of his truck and he's all like wibble wobbly. I honestly thought he was maybe drunk at this point because he wasn't walking straight, and I started noticing he was a little slurred speech. Oh. Ow. God damn. Not doing good too hot here, am I? Alright. Egg? Give me egg? Yes. Egg. Yeah, he gets out and he's all a little wibble wobbly. I'm just like, oh no, you got out of your truck. Whatever shall I do? And he's kind of staggering a little bit. Don't mind me if I reach into the shit show. And he's like just talking, and at this point I'm just like, dude, sit your ass down before you get hurt. Like I said, I'm not a huge fighter. I don't like fighting people. I don't like getting in confrontations. But if I need to, I will. I mean, I will if I have to. And the dude like kind of gets up in my face, and I don't swing on him because I know if you're watching so far, you're probably like, you should have swung on him. Normally, I probably would have, but the guy, he was a little drunk, and I don't want to. To me, that's a little unfair of a fight. And I win. I fight to win. I don't fight to be fair. But even I know, just like, oh, this guy, he's not up there in the head all the way. Oh. Well, that was interesting. Yeah, so like he's just kind of up in my face, and I can smell his breath, and that's when I confirm like he had drunk something. It may not have been alcohol, because I've smelled alcohol breath. That wasn't alcohol, but it smelled something not like normal. Normal, if that makes any goddamn sense. Probably not. How did that open? What? What did this open? What? Okay. Not really sure what that opened at all. Unless it would open that door. Just Pete. It's raining zombies? Oh, you're feral. I had one shot and I fucking missed that. Well, hello, Mrs. Chicken. Right, give me all the eggs. But I'm not gonna take advantage of this dude while he's intoxicated with whatever. So I'm just like, listen, man, just back up, back in the truck, just go on your merry little way. And he's sitting there trying to pick a fight. And at this point, I'm starting to think, ah, shit. Am I gonna have to actually fight this guy? Which, again, I don't want to do. I don't know where this woman came from, but this random ass woman just comes up and says, she's like, he's not worth it. I'm not sure if she was in the truck and I just didn't see her, but she was just like, no, it's not worth it. You don't need to go back to jail because you'll go back to jail if you fight him. And he was just like, ah, shit, you know, just kind of mumbling under his breath. I'm just like, well, thank you, first off, ma'am, for coming out of anywhere. But I was just like, where did you come from? I just like stopped thinking about this dude. No, it's more curious, like, where the hell did she just come from? Did she just like spawn out of thin air? Ooh, that's good. Let's see. Let me put it in this. Let's see. I'll grab this body. Do I want that chicken? I mean, extra meat's extra meat. And I think this one's gonna respawn. I am gonna throw away at least the feathers. I'll scrap that. Alright. What is it? Retrieve the supplies. That's easy enough. Do-doom-doom. Ooh, and this bag respawned. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really sure like where she came from, but I'm really happy that she came out and just kind of like stopped this from escalating any worse than it could have. Who knows? But this next one, though, it is not for me. This is actually one that I was talking to with a buddy of mine, and he was curious on it because I think he watched it from a TikTok or a reel or something. And I'm kind of, I don't know. I'm kind of like with the dude. I'm siding with the dude who I guess submitted it. So there's this man whose family, like, once they got older, his mom and dad like moved to Greece or something. I'm sorry if I'm actually forgetting it. I'm not really sure. They like moved to Greece, or they moved out of the United States. You know, I never did check up there. Vitamins. Okay. Ah, fine. Yeah, so they moved to like Greece or something. And his sorry, my fucking brain is just not here right now. I'm trying to play the game. I might need to do that. I might just need to play the game for an hour and then talk after the fact, which I can do in video pad. God damn. Oh, fucking Christ. Why does Brain not like me? the guy, his parents move out, and oh, that's the wrong thing. They move out of the United States, and they invite their mother or his sister, himself, and I think his brother. And the sister, she's married with, or she's divorced with 2 kids, and she asks him, "Hey, can you help watch the kids on the plane so that we can both have like on and off?" And he didn't sign up for that. Like he was going to see his mom, his dad, and have a nice vacation, not worry about kids that weren't his. But she was just like, "Oh, I need you to. We'll talk about it when we get onto the plane," which was like at the point in time, I think it was like a couple weeks from when she asked him to. Like he said no, and she was like, "You need to do this, yada yada yada. We'll talk about it when we get on the plane." He ended up like upgrading this seat, right? Instead of going into the back with her, he was like, "I'll see you when we land." And he was like up in business class or whatever's past economy class. Oh, I definitely forgot to see those. Damn. That's good to know next time, I guess. If I ever did this one again. We'll see. Let's see. Yeah, those would have been nice. Could have got a forged head book, actually. I need nails. Get rid of the cloth. Cement. Did that open this door? It did. Got it. But it was just like, yeah, am I the asshole for that? I know that one's not as entertaining. I feel like personal stories are a lot better than stuff, but I didn't have many of the am I the assholes because, well, like I said, I don't like to be in confrontation, so I avoid it. I actively seek out to not be in one. Ugh, man, got 20 minutes. I got 20 minutes, so no, awkward silence. I feel like I had one more, and I just don't remember what it was now because who I am as a person. Nom nom. I do love me some good old cat food. An old Sam sandwich. Alright, let's quickly fuck some shit up. Fuck the homeless man. Alright. Why is there still boss music? Okay. There's no reason. They're just still going off, apparently. Let's see. That. Oh, I need to take this with me. I'll get rid of the leather. That's not as important. Nice. Also love how this bag's just floating up here. Let's see. What can I can get rid of this thing, I think. No, I can get rid of this. Much as I want to be able... I do wish I could... I wish they would have, like, a backpack system where you could carry just a few more stuff. Not, a whole inventory full. but enough to be like another bar of inventory or something like that. Alright, let's just assemble this because this is nice iron pieces, I guess. I need those as well. Fuck. Alright. Hopefully nothing too bad, right? Hopefully. And chili. Hmm. Okay, yeah, that should be good, I guess. Give me what I deserve. More eggs. Sorry, chicken. You know what I kind of wish to have one of these chickens? If you killed them, you would have like a small chance of also getting an egg out of it. Like, say it's a hen. I mean, I would think that'd be kind of funny. I killed this chicken. And what did I get for it? Oh, I didn't even come up here. That's how you know my brain was distracted. Anything in here? Those pipes. Those pipes would be nice. 7. That's bad. There's not. Uh, I just scrap it. I'll find more of those. Oh, it turns into scrap polymer too. I'm not mad about that. All right, this and this. This. Food? Coffee. I'll take that. I need fluids. All right, we're good to go. Man, probably should have waited to do another until I got like another thing for Am I the Asshole. I want to do that again because, like, one of those situations where you can talk about it multiple times. But I might actually just like take some off of like fucking whatchamacallit, because I know this is like I don't want to talk about like my week. Past couple of weeks have been fucking uneventful. The only cool thing that I have going for me coming up in like 3 days from now, I'm recording this the Thursday before, is I got tickets to see Fluffy. Yeah, Gabriel Iglesias. Uh Someone gave, or apparently he like gave these person some tickets and they gave them to me because why not, All right, what else am I selling? This, rest of it, I'm gonna sell those. Oh, and that too. All right. Man, this is what sucks about a solo series. You gotta. I had fluids though. Oh, that stuff probably tanked it, didn't it? Sprinting with. Okay. I'll just take this one for now. Ooh, that's what I want. Okay. I'm gonna take the workbench. Special jobs, opening trade route. Yes, sirree.
Wasting my time. There's this
Quit wasting my time. Alright, we have 5,000. What do you got to drink? Anything? Yucca smoothie? I'll take that. Alright, I'm gonna go do this trade routes. And then I'll come back, go home. Drop off. Oh, man. I tell you. I gotta come up with better material, because I can't just keep doing this. Or I'm not giving you guys much of anything. Well, apparently my fan is just kicked on. It's not a good thing. It usually means it's really hot in here. It doesn't feel too hot. The hell? What the fuck was that? Ghosts are confirmed in 7 Days to Die, apparently. I really hope that I caught that on Streamlabs. Because I'm not sure what the fuck that was, but that was really fucking weird. But cool. Are you just venting? What are you doing? Sorry, I'm talking to my fan. It's just... I don't know if it's venting out stuff or if it's actually coming on. I do have a couple of points. I'll put them in pack mule, or this one in pack mule. I did not do that. Whoops, daisy. Pack mule. Tell you what I wish I could find right off the bat would be the tier 5 stuff, like the... Actually, no, I think I think the Red Mesa facility is now a tier 4, I think. It used... I don't know. One of the places I'd like to go visit in this world is always the Red Mesa facility, which is like the big military installation with the missile silos on it. Oh, is this Trader Wrecked? I think this is. Yeah, it's Trader Wrecked. Ah, this asshole. That's fine. I think he gives me seeds, which... Fuck, I don't need the seeds. Fuck, I'll take it. Anything worthwhile? Anything in here? Don't need those, but I want those. Oh, there it goes. Now my fan's on. I'm gonna just turn it off. Don't need that messing up anything. Oh, I have food I can eat. Going on, asswipe.
Great. How about I empty your pockets?
Sure, sure. Try that. I dare you. This will peak to Southern farming. Okay, I need to drop something for a second. Oh, wait.
Well, how about you browse your ass right out of my store?
Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna buy your home cooking. You're forged ahead. Oh.
A sale is a sale, even if it's to a scumbag like you. Be careful out there, you
I'll do your southern farming, because then I can actually
All that damn
do some good
stocking and
stuff.
goods, and that's all you buy?
Yeah, what's your point?
Cha-ching! Thanks, buddy.
Alright, that's all I'm going to do there. I gotta get back. Nothing really worth it. Sugar butts, hang on. I'll buy those. I'll put them in my thing when I get back. Oh, hey. What's going on? Cool. Alright, Rick. Don't get shot in the ass. Or do. I don't give a shit. Tell you what I do want is the lever action. Oh, thought it was loaded. My bad. Damn, I really do suck at these iron sights, don't I? I do like a precision rifle, but man, do I suck at shooting my shots. Huh. It just was at the same place. Interesting. Okay. Well, apparently there's another Hirsch farm here. Ooh. Checkpoints. These are really good places to go to. I think this is a tier 4 area. Which means I'll have to come back here eventually. I do love the checkpoints. They give a lot of good resources and a lot of good loot. Alright. Head home. Be good start on the next episode when I do it. Oh, now I remember something. Okay. Little bonus things for you. So I broke YouTube. I normally don't like cut out parts of the video, but I'm gonna show it. I accidentally broke YouTube. YouTube has this new feature where if you pay them money, they will get you views. It's very stupid. Same thing happens like Twitter. If you do, it's like I talked about in an episode or two ago. I broke YouTube. If you pay X amount of money, they'll give you X amount of views. And I ended up doing this thing right here where somehow, some way, if I give them an infinite amount of money, they can give me an infinite amount of views. But it's weird because you can't really do an infinite amount of money. That doesn't exist. It really does. Random ass red person on the road, but okay. Yeah, like, it was kind of funny to me. Because I was just like, oh, I broke it because it came up like in this infinity, and hopefully I can actually include it into this video. If I can't, I do apologize. I'll have to post at the very end of it. If I can't put it in the, like where I said I would like it. But yeah, just that little extra bonus for you guys. Anyway, I'm close enough. If you guys want to see more content like this and the things that I got planned in the future, there's a button down there. It's called the subscribe button. You guys get it if you want to, because I'll never change to do so. And if you let me know that I'm doing a good job, there's a button for that too. Press the like button. Again, you don't have to hit it, but that will grow the channel and they'll YouTube out there and push me out to the people. It didn't mean a lot if you did, because I know I'm not for everyone. So I tell you to do one thing: tell your friends, family, pets about who I am and what I do. Lastly, get the comments. Let me know what you guys think. Am I the hassle? That's really the big thing. Anyway, my name is Moon, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!